Here's a tough truth, friends. After age 60, our muscles don't just politely take a little nap. They start packing up and leaving town, especially in our legs. You could be eating all the right things, or so you think. But if you're missing this one food, just one simple, affordable food, you might be making it nearly impossible to keep your legs strong. Hi there, Grace here. Now, don't worry. We're not going to talk about miracle shakes or some $50 supplement they sell on infomercials at 2 a.m. This is about real food. Something you can pick up at Walmart or Whole Foods, maybe already sitting in your pantry right now. In the next few minutes, we'll chat about what this food is, why it's so powerful for aging legs, and how to sneak it into your everyday meals without much fuss. You'll also hear about the one sneaky habit that could be draining your leg strength without you even noticing, and we'll bust a myth or two along the way. Now, why does this matter? Because strong legs aren't just for running marathons. They help you get out of your recliner without groaning. They keep you steady on the stairs. They make that walk in the park with your grandkids feel joyful, not like a chore. We're talking about better balance, more energy, fewer falls, and, this is a big one, greater independence. And it all starts with what's on your plate. So grab a cup of tea, settle into that cozy chair, and let's talk about how you can feed your legs what they really need to stay strong. Let's start with the first big one, and it might surprise you. It's something I like to call the sleeper protein, because most folks completely overlook it. I'm talking about eggs. That's right, the humble egg. Scrambled, boiled, poached, fried in a little butter with toast on the side. It doesn't matter. One egg packs around 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, and it's one of the most bioavailable forms your body can actually use. Unlike those big tubs of protein powder that taste like drywall, your body knows what to do with eggs. Now, why are eggs so special for your legs? Here's the thing, as we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein. They don't just gobble it up like they used to in our 20s and 30s. It's called anabolic resistance. That means we need more protein, not less, to maintain and rebuild muscle. And the leucine in eggs, a fancy word for a certain amino acid, is like the spark plug that tells your muscles, hey, it's time to grow. Imagine your muscles are like a stubborn old lawnmower in spring. You can pour in gas all day, but unless you've got a good spark, that engine's not turning over. Leucine is that spark, and eggs are one of the best natural sources of it. Picture this, it's Sunday morning. You've got 2 eggs sizzling in a pan, a little toast, maybe some sliced avocado on the side. Your grandkids are still snoozing in the guest room. You're fueling your legs for strength right there at the breakfast table, while the birds chirp outside. No gimmicks, just food that works. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up a carton of eggs. Your legs will thank you. All right, let's move to the second leg-loving hero food. And this one comes from the sea, salmon. Or really, any fatty fish. Think tuna, sardines, mackerel. If you're not a seafood person, stick with me. This isn't just about the protein, though yes, salmon has a generous helping of it. It's about omega-3 fatty acids, those heart-healthy, brain-loving fats that also do wonders for aging muscles. Researchers from Tufts University found that older adults who got regular omega-3s south had better muscle strength and performance than those who didn't. Why? Because omega-3s south help fight inflammation, and inflammation is one of the sneaky culprits that weakens muscles over time, especially in your legs, where circulation tends to slow down a bit. Let me paint a little scene. You're at your favorite diner on a Friday evening. You glance at the menu and what's this? Grilled salmon with green beans and roasted potatoes. You smile because now you know it's not just tasty. It's medicine for your legs. You order it with confidence. Maybe even skip the dinner roll, maybe. Not a fish fan, that's okay. You can try canned tuna once a week, or even a good quality fish oil supplement if your doctor says it's all right. The goal is to give your body the nutrients it needs to keep those legs working for the long haul. Now we're cooking. Let's talk about number 3. And this one's especially important if you've been told to watch your carbs. Because the next food on our leg strength menu is beans. Black beans, pinto beans, chickpeas. They're all part of the same family. And here's why they matter. They're packed with plant-based protein. Yes, but also fiber and iron. And iron, my friends, is crucial for oxygen transport in your muscles. You want those legs to feel energized and ready to go. They need oxygen, and beans help make that happen. Think of it this way. Your muscles are like a train station. Oxygen is the passenger. Iron is the conductor who makes sure the train gets where it needs to go. No iron, no ride. And don't worry about beans being boring. Picture this. It's a chilly afternoon. You've got a big pot of chili bubbling on the stove. The scent fills the kitchen. You toss in some black beans, maybe a little corn, diced tomato, and ground turkey. You curl up with a bowl, the dog at your feet, the news on low volume. That's leg nourishment, right there in your bowl. Beans are budget-friendly, easy to store, and can slide into any meal. Mash them on toast, toss them in a salad, stir them into soup. Your legs will soak up the benefits. Now, before we get to number 4, let me drop a little teaser for you. Later, I'll reveal the one everyday habit that might be draining your strength without you even realizing. It's not what you think. It has nothing to do with food, but it could be canceling out all your best efforts. Stay with me. All right, back to food. Number 4 is Greek yogurt. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Grace, dairy doesn't sit well with me. I hear you. But hear me out. Greek yogurt, especially the plain, unsweetened kind, is one of the highest protein foods per spoonful you can find. We're talking around 17 grams of protein per cup, plus calcium for your bones and probiotics for your digestion. Why does that matter for your legs? Because your muscles and bones are best friends. You can't have strong muscles without sturdy bones to anchor them. And calcium is the glue that holds your bones together. Plus, when your gut is healthy, thanks to those probiotics, your body absorbs nutrients better. That means the protein you eat actually gets where it needs to go. Here's a cozy picture. It's mid-morning. You're sitting at the kitchen table with a little bowl of Greek yogurt, some berries, maybe a drizzle of honey, a sprinkle of flaxseed. Sunlight's coming through the window. That's a breakfast that says, I care about my body. And if you're dairy sensitive, try lactose-free versions, or even a soy-based high-protein yogurt. Just skip the ones packed with sugar. Your legs don't need dessert. They need fuel. Now let's wrap up this leg strength menu with one last powerhouse. Or really, any leafy green, kale collards. These veggies are loaded with magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and antioxidants. Together, they help support muscle contraction, reduce cramping, and keep inflammation down. Remember Popeye? Turns out that cartoon had a point. Spinach may not make your biceps pop in 5 seconds, but over time, it nourishes your muscles and helps them function smoothly. Imagine it's dinner time. Use some spinach with garlic and olive oil. Maybe toss it into scrambled eggs or layer it under grilled chicken. You're not just eating your greens, you're strengthening your step. Okay, now let's return to that teaser. What's the one habit that may be draining your strength without you realizing? Sitting too much. That's it. Sitting too long, especially without breaks, is like telling your leg muscles you're not needed. And over time, they believe you. The less you move, the faster muscle disappears. Even if you're eating all the right things, sitting for hours on end without standing up to stretch, walk, or just move around the house can undo a lot of your progress. So here's a gentle challenge. Every hour, get up and walk around the room. Do some gentle squats at the kitchen counter. March in place during commercials. Whatever you do, don't let those muscles go idle. Let's clear up a few myths, shall we? Myth 1. Protein shakes are only for bodybuilders. Let's clear this up. Protein shakes aren't just for the gym crowd. If you're over 60 and struggling to get enough protein from meals, maybe you've lost your appetite, or chewing is hard, then a simple shake made with protein powder, milk, and fruit might be a helpful tool. Not a replacement for food, just a little boost. And always check with your doctor first. Myth 2. If you're not exercising, protein doesn't matter. That's simply not true. Even if you're not lifting weights or doing squats every morning, your body still needs protein to maintain the muscle you already have. Think of protein as the maintenance crew. Without it, things start falling apart. According to experts at Harvard Health, older adults need more protein than younger folks, up to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. That's nearly double the old recommendation. So eating enough high-quality protein is critical, especially when rebuilding leg strength. The Mayo Clinic also shares that strength training plus protein-rich meals can reduce the risk of falls and preserve independence well into your 80s. You don't need a gym membership, just a little resistance, some movement, and the right food. Alright, so just to wrap things up, here's what we covered today. If you want to rebuild leg muscle and feel more stable, confident, and energized, try to include these 5 foods regularly. Eggs for their leucine-rich protein, fatty fish like salmon for their inflammation, fighting omega-3 south, beans for plant protein and iron, Greek yogurt for protein plus calcium, and spinach for those muscle-loving minerals. Remember, strong legs aren't built in a day, but with each thoughtful bite, you're making progress. And don't forget to stand up more often. Motion keeps your muscles awake. Now, imagine this. You're walking into the park one sunny afternoon. Your legs feel strong beneath you. There's a bounce in your step. Maybe your grandchild runs up and grabs your hand. You bend down easily to hug them. That's the future you're feeding. And it starts today, with what's on your plate. So here's my question for you. What's one leg-friendly food you already eat? Or is there one you're excited to try after this video? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this helpful, maybe share it with a friend who's been feeling a little wobbly lately. You never know. You might help someone take their first step towards strength. Thanks for spending time with me today. Stay well, eat well, and keep those legs moving, friends.